Availability.
Availability, it's just a text issue. The last sentence said that, reads, may be given orally in person or telephonically by the Director of Utilities, comma, General Manager, should say, or General Manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think there was a supervisor or something in between, and I just forgot to take it out.
Yeah. Anything else? Just say no.
Sean,
3.12.
3.5,
3.5.
3.6, you just gotta ask.
I'm jumping through the highlights.
3.12.
Anyone else, chapter 3?
Anybody else, chapter 3? Nine?
No.
Go on. 3.12.
Can I make a suggestion?
3.12.
Excuse me.
It's highlighted.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
You said public comment should be held till the end of this, which is kind of ridiculous because if there's valid public comment to come into those sections, maybe they could be covered while you're in this section rather than wait till you get to 15 and then go back to 1. Not that I have a public comment, but
If you did,
if I did, it would probably be the appropriate time to do it before you moved on.
maybe
You're right.
section.
3.12.
Is there any public comments on anything we've covered so far?
Not yet. I had my 3.5.2.
Just wave a hand. 3.12.
Or 2.5.
I just, I
Any
think,
comments for 3.12?
yeah, I think it should be eliminated. I just, in this day and age, it's societal norm, and you guys wanna talk about liabilities and reasons to sue. I mean, my comments there, I gotta use the bathroom, pardon me.
My wife's a waitress, she's not even allowed to wear her wedding ring.
I didn't violate the
Okay, that's it's a
policy,
violation
sorry.
of health code, some nonsense.
I'm sorry, I want to apologize. I thought you were done with section 3. I meant when you were done with section 3, it'd be the time for public comment, not to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna take public comment.
Just at the end.
I was just waiting.
Sorry.
Well, on section 312, I kind of agree. At this point, you know, having tattoos and piercings is pretty commonplace. But, you know, my whole thing would be how defensible that would be is if you fire somebody or don't hire somebody just because they have a tattoo or a piercing.
Elaine,
We have a.
Yes.
yeah.
you wanna weigh in on this?
Yeah, so I think the policy is actually written pretty liberally, because the policy states that you can't have tattoos on your head, face, or neck. It doesn't say that you can't have tattoos on your arm or your legs, which I feel like are the most common places they will be exposed to. And we have language in there for the religious accommodation exception. So if somebody comes in and has a face tattoo and says that it's due to their religion, we can't do anything about it. I mean, maybe you guys want to take out this section here that visible tattoos can't be larger than 6 inches. But I think it's actually pretty liberally written considering, but that's my opinion on it.
I know I'm way old school on this one.
Oh, you think you're old school? I come from a culture where they still arrest people for having tattoos.
My only concern would be the defense of the district if we were to fire somebody or not hire somebody and then they come back and say, well,
Not hiring them because of it would be easy.
oh,
Terminating them would be an issue.
that's my only point. I
But-
don't really
but
care
I
one way or
mean,
another, but
You get people that,
I know there's always people that take it farther than they should.
Well,
Right?
the 2 holes in the piercing, the ear piercing, but that, I have more than 2 holes. I violate this policy.
you're at it.
You're fired.
I mean,
Now that you've pointed,
two's
now that you've
pretty-
pointed
You're in
that out
violation
to
of
your
your tattoo and
supervisor,
piercing policy.
yeah,
there'll be
2's pretty.
discussion tomorrow.
Okay, we doing anything with that, or can we go?
I have to take out the 2.
Just a thought. If you guys don't like it,
You know what, I can see
It
from
says
here.
Yeah, I totally violated.
What does everyone else think about this?
Go ahead. No, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, I saw a character today, I wouldn't want him greeting me in the front office.
I think
would you
He had
see it?
more
Would
metal
you?
on, he had more metal on his head than the antenna on my house.
So if you're interviewing the guy, that's gonna play a part
That's what I
into the
just-
selection.
That's what I just said.
Yeah,
I
but
said,
you're not gonna go, I'm not hiring you because of
No.
because of that.
But, no, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
What do you do when you have an employee
Just
He
those
goes
two
out
words.
and gets drunk one night, and they come back to work the next day, and they've got a swastika on their forehead
Oh, man.
and spider webs on their neck.
Mike Tyson on the
And-
side of the
That, you know what, that sounds like an assault by their friends when they passed out to me, that doesn't.
You're being recorded.
Swastika on your
Burns in each
forehead.
other.
Okay, guys.
A swastika on your
Point
forehead.
of order.
That's a lifestyle, that's not.
I'm just saying, where you draw the line.
So
I don't know what else to say.
How about a suggestion?
I agree that we, in this day and age, there are people with tattoos and piercings that are valuable and viable employees. What if there is a sentence that says that with the approval of the general manager, these people could be hired? You're the general manager.
That's it, everybody gets tattoos.
I have no problem with the policy as it's written.
Okay.
What if you showed up with henna tattoos one day?
I do that all the time, so I don't even know
Yeah,
What do you?
well, that's a religious.
Is it consensus that we're leaving it?
I was kind of going with.
Consensus
what if
for
we
leaving it?
Eliminate
I don't know.
number 4, the visible is 2, may not be larger than 6 inches.
That's good.
If it is larger, it probably should be
You're
fine.
gonna remove it, viable tattoos may not be larger than 6 inches.
Yeah, remove that part.
Can you
And then I feel we should, it says,
You guys wear long sleeve shirts?
in number 5, it says, or must be removed. I feel we should make them remove a tattoo.
No.
No, you're not gonna.
Yeah,
So probably that part should be eliminated as well.
Right.
I'd agree with you. I want the whole thing to disappear though, but that's just me. And I don't have any tattoos or piercings,
Neither.
since you asked.
Since I don't wanna violate this policy, is there any way you could just remove the 2 sets, i.e. 4 holes?
Well,
Just the words?
maybe.
Cause it's professional attire, it says after that. Professional looking.
Well, we could go
Small
director.
There's no way to define normal or tasteful. It's impossible.
Yeah, it's subjective.
In the society we live in now, it's impossible to, I mean, it's just a matter of personal preference,
We'll
really.
give it to the general manager.
So I don't know, I'm stuck on this one.
Maybe Director Sangster's right, we should go, general manager's, approval. I mean, obviously, Mr. Roberson's a very smart man who's not gonna let F the world on someone's forehead.
That's my point.
Yeah, see, how do you define what's offensive though?
I know.
Yeah, what's offensive to one, it may not be to another.
Right. I
In this
mean,
world today,
I know, cause like, traditional, or Japanese people, even a little flower tattoo is offensive in that culture.
Can I ask just a question? So
Yeah.
going back to the tattoo section, I just removed the visible tattoos may not be larger than 6 inches, and then I removed in section 5 that non-conforming tattoos must be removed. Is that consensus?
Yes.
Yes.
okay.
Okay, now piercings, what did we decide on here? I know we were
We
talking about
decided
reasonable
We have
and.
a
A
violation.
violator.
may I ask where the idea of two came from?
Well, that's been going on for a long time.
Okay.
That was to combat the
Gauging and all that stuff?
huh?
The big gauging.
No, I don't think it was, I think it was, you had 6 in one ear and, a
You gotta do it.
dagger hanging from the other or something, with 6 hoops in one ear and, whatever. I don't know, I just know that that's been around for a long time. Because traditionally earrings matched back in the day.
Yeah, but
This
there were
policy-
hoops that were
And
really
now-
big too.
But this portion got put
Yeah,
on
and is that,
only in the
oh,
2016.
what are those things?
Gauges.
What are they called?
Gauges.
Is that,
Good, man.
that's a piercing?
Well,
There's
number,
no problem.
Good way to
number
get your ear
one,
off to me.
bottom line in number 1, and it talks about reasonable sized.
Mhm.
Who
What's
establishes,
reasonable?
what's reasonable? Who establishes reasonable?
No danglies?
Hey, help us out here.
No danglies on the fire truck?
I mean, it says in parentheses, small and professional looking.
How do you define that?
I think it's
Subjective, unfortunately.
Kelly, you can still wear your danglies on the fire truck 'cause they're cool.
Non-offensive.
So you're okay.
Stop it.
Nobody's be offended these days.
Mhm.
My glasses are offending me right now.
So you could cover them,
Offended
or
me too.
you could cover them or remove them while you're at work and put them back on when you leave.
Yeah, if it's a visibility issue, I mean, yeah, once it's healed, you can take it, I don't know, I've never had an earring, you just take it out whenever.
Yeah,
Never had it.
Nope,
yeah,
you can't.
if you leave it out for a long, long time,
Right.
it'll skin over, but.
Right, but I mean, like, during work and then you pop it back in as you fire up your car,
What
and
is,
you're okay?
what is the purpose of this being in the policy? What are we trying to accomplish by having it in here?
Lane, take that.
Have you been to Walmart?
We're not
Yeah, we're not Walmart.
Tell you.
No, I'm just saying.
That's where I saw the person I was describing.
I
You wouldn't know
mean,
what
we
employee
could,
does.
I mean, I think the
Wasn't an
purpose of
employee.
this policy is to prevent district employees wearing gauges, wearing nose rings, wearing lip rings. I think that's the purpose of this policy. I don't think earrings are the concern here.
So can we make it piercings other than ears?
Because this is, it does say just earlobes.
Then
We can do that.
Hey, I'm compliant.
No, you're not.
Oh, this is earlobes.
Did you hear what she
That's
said?
not a lobe.
You gonna-
No, I did not.
Elaine, can you repeat that, please?
I think, I mean, if
It's
we
a
just
limit-
make it that
limit to-
no objects, articles, jewelry, or ornamentation of any kind shall be attached to the skin. If any visible, if visible on any body part, except that an employee may wear earrings in the earlobes.
So I'm compliant, it's not an earlobe.
What if it's a gauge?
What if it's what?
What if the gauge?
Can we simply
I
say
don't know.
no gauges?
That's in the.
Yeah, we can say no gauge.
That's in the lobe.
But see,
Yeah.
that's only
We have a
because
public
it's
comment.
offensive to you as a person, but someone else
You have
may
to go to the podium.
find that
Yeah, I gotta
attractive.
sign in.
We get a public comment.
Please state your name for the record.
I'm making my-
I'm just kidding.
We were just excited, sorry.
A public comment.
Somebody's here.
We woke somebody up in the audience.
Right, turn around.
Okay, so in the dress code, why not just take number 1 of tattoos and number 2 of tattoos and add it under the neatness, cleanliness, and all that? That way you don't have, you do have the religious reasons are allowed, and you have the no obscene, sexually explicit, and so forth included, and then take out the rest.
And then does it
Run that
pinpoint
by me again.
tattoos?
What are we taking? Just tell me what
Take
we're
out,
taking out.
take out 312 and move number 1 under tattoos and number 2 under tattoos into 311.
Right, for neatness and cleanliness.
Okay,
Okay,
And that
Dress
kind of
code.
covers it.
so you still have tattoos 1 and 2,
Yeah,
and then
but put
3?
it under the dress code.
You still have 3. You're
Well,
taking out 4. You took
I
out
say
4.
take out 3, 4, 5, 6, and all of
You
Pierce's
can't take out 3.
3.
You have to give the
You gotta have
Well,
religious
we've
purposes in
got,
it.
The religious thing in dress code, right?
Yeah, it says on number 1, unless for religious reasons or purposes.
Oh,
I
So it's
think
already covered in tattoo
that they're
1.
specifying face, head, and neck, so maybe combine body parts to face, head, and neck.
Okay. Whole body included. Okay. The other thing too is, this way, if there is a malicious supervisor, they can't get kicked out, or, sorry, terminated for this.
Well,
You're trying, I assume you're trying to protect the employee and the employer. So on this side, I think the employee is a little more exposed than the employer.
I think what we're trying to do is maintain professional appearance
And
as
that's
it would have
covered
been,
under
as
the
it would have
dress
been
code.
defined, as it would have been defined 20 years ago, probably.
That's a long time ago.
Well,
there's that.
the dress
am I allowed to
code.
Or
wear
interpret.
pants 20 years
You have
ago?
to look at it in today's terms because you're hiring people today, not 20 years
I
ago.
understand that, and it's changing.
But at any rate, you still have to account for people to be,
Snowflakes.
they have to be represent, or, what am I looking for?
Not discriminated against?
No, they have to represent the district in a professional manner,
There you go.
and whether they have tattoos or not. And there's a lot of people with tattoos that are not offensive to anybody, except for people who just hate tattoos. And there's a lot of people with piercings that are not offensive to anybody, that just, inside for the ones that just hate tattoos, or piercings. As long as it's not a safety hazard, I don't see why they shouldn't be allowed to have it, as long as it's not gonna create some sort of workplace harassment or.
I don't know, I have a mixed opinion about the whole thing.
So to cover tomorrow, how about we were to say that,
Thank you, Michelle.
thank you, John, that everything would be the same in piercing number 1, where we don't want jewelry other than in the ears, and we can say, state in there, it says, i.e. professional looking earrings in the ears, take out lobes.
Mm-hmm.
That would qualify any professional looking earwear in the ears. Right?
Yeah, cause it's those gauge things, it seems to
It's
me
usually
like,
a
if you
little-
get like totally ridiculous with that, some of these jobs that you're doing, it could become a hazard, a legitimate hazard. I mean, if that thing gets hooked up,
Yeah.
lights out, man, it's time to go get stitches.
So I changed number 1.
If you're not
Of
Vincent Van
piercing.
Gogh.
So, no objects, articles, jewelry, gauges, or ornamentation of any kind shall be attached to or through the skin if visible on any body part, including the tongue or any part of the mouth, except that an employee may wear professional-looking earrings in the ears.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I like it.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay, is there
They're not
more?
fired anymore.
Not fired anymore.
Is there two?
Okay, and then for the tattoos, I just took out the 6 inches portion and then, removing it.
Perfect.
Are we good?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's move on.
4.1. Is there any public comment on section 3? Seeing none, we'll move into section 4.
So I think Director Parent had some comments, but these are negotiable items since it's
Yeah,
compensation.
so
I
I mean,
would
that's,
suggest-
that's why I didn't really do a whole lot here, so,
Yes, I would suggest.
I
this
just-
is passed.
Yeah, we're not doing
Yeah.
any of that.
that's
So
fine.
the only thing I could say, and I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but the, although it was brought up to me and it was obviously brought forth to you guys, the third sort of paragraph where it provides for $225 if you don't take benefits. Just want it for the record that that is not a current practice and that is a new benefit. So, my understanding is that this is to bring it to current standards, although I'm in favor of it, I just want to point out.
Okay, so Helen, can we give something and not take something away?
Sorry, Kelly, I was not paying attention.
Okay, so
So right now, that is not, what you have highlighted there is not current practice.
The wave amount?